Whether you're on academic probation or you're a 1L in your second semester and you receive unsatisfactory grades in your first semester, we're going to make sure that you do not under-prepare for exams going into the next semester. The key to this is creating a system where you can do essay writing and answering multiple choice questions much earlier in the semester, and pre-planning this entire schedule before the semester even begins. And I believe once you do this, come exam time, and you really follow that practice schedule throughout the semester, you're gonna blow exams out the water. I truly believe that with more practice, you have all the ability and potential in the world. But with less practice and with little practice, then yeah, you're not gonna be as prepared. So we want to instill more practice in a strategic way in the semester. So here's a 3-step process that you can use to pre-plan your exam practice schedule for any class. My fall 2020 semester starts next week. So I'm going to use my Civil Procedure 1 class to take you through this 3-step process and give you my pre-planned exam practice schedule. Already got it all laid out. So first, we are going to start with the syllabus, which I'm going to pull up shortly. All right, so here is my Civil Procedure 1 syllabus. So what we want to do here is only focus on the week-to-week topic headings, because that is what we're going to be tested on come exam time. And for each topic heading, we need to examine how long a professor spends on that particular topic before moving on to the next topic. And this all depends on the particular class and the particular professor. Because topics build on each other throughout the semester, it's a practical strategy to build along with it by testing our understanding on one topic before we move on to the next topic. That's how we're going to schedule our practice, by scheduling it right in between one topic before the next topic. And this is going to ensure our earlier practice throughout the semester. So here, week 1, starting off personal jurisdiction. Week 2, still personal jurisdiction. Week 3, still personal jurisdiction. Week 4, personal jurisdiction. Week 5, in-rem tag jurisdiction, which is part of personal jurisdiction. Then to week 6, consent and notice, a new topic. So strategy that I'm using is, this is what I typed in for myself, is complete personal jurisdiction practice problems, week 5. This class is Monday evenings, so I have time Tuesday evenings and Friday evenings to get practice problems done before I move on to the following week in consent and notice. This ensures earlier practice versus waiting all the way till the end and trying to learn and trying to build on these topics that we don't even know if we truly understand them, because we didn't test ourselves with practice problems, and the lectures are not enough, the case briefings are not enough. We have to have hypotheticals where we are physically trying to solve it. Case briefings, the case is already solved. We're just simply copying and pasting it. That's it. But with practice problems, we can test our understanding and see the gaps and the holes of our understanding. And if there are, great. We can correct them. We can ask questions much earlier than we wait until the end of the semester. So I repeat this process all throughout the syllabus. As you see, okay, the professor doesn't spend 5 weeks. Now it's kind of more on a week-to-week thing. So yes, it's a quick turnaround to do these practice problems. But hey, the law school semester is fast-paced, so we got to keep up with the pace. And I got to be fast and efficient in doing these problems and making sure that I understand them from topic to topic. And as you see, okay, the professor spends 2 weeks on venue and locating suits, so it may give me a little bit more time if I fall behind on consent notice practice problems. But still, this is the schedule that I want to follow. And as you see, week 9, new topic. So I need to complete that venue and locating suit problems before I move on to federal question. And now you see it's moving from week to week now. So now I got to keep up with the pace. But in between time, I'm actively practicing with short answers and longer essay questions and multiple choice. So I'm actively learning throughout the semester until get to week 14. And boom. First is me cramming all of the topics at the end of the semester. That's not efficient, that's not productive, but strategically scheduling this in between, I believe, is a very practical strategy. So what we want to do with this is transfer this into a spreadsheet, which I'm going to show you. I like to use Google Sheets, Excel document. You can use any spreadsheet that you like, but here I have a more detailed version of how I'm going to complete each week. So completing week 5 in a particular time, I'm going to complete it. And this is more my carved out strategy. As you see, it's not on a week to week. It just depends on the syllabus. So we're here, week 10, I'm going to do multiple issue exam writing practice, because come exam time, it's not going to be one single issue. There's going to be multiple issues / topics in the exam. So I want to test my understanding and mix more of the topics and issues, but I can't do that in the beginning until I have enough. So this is all scheduled out. This is the roadmap. This is the fight plan. And I get to week 15, week 16, and I'm doing more exam writing, not just focusing on notes, but actively solving, actively analyzing. That's the name of the game of a law school exam. So next, we want to create a tab for each topic heading. As you see here at the bottom, I'm scrolling through it, and we want to find as many available practice problems through all the study aids that our law school library has to offer, through online database, and whether it's in person through hard book copies. You got all these law school companies out there like Quimby, Barbary, who has tons of essay exam questions and multiple choice questions for us to utilize, especially for core classes. Elective classes, not so much. So here, we'll start with personal jurisdiction. I already got it all laid out. Here is where I laid out a particular study aid, Gland Guide to Civil Procedure, and like I said, I've used like 8 different study aids. I'm trying to exhaust all practice problems. So I have it all laid out. I go to see how many questions that are in a particular chapter of it, and I type it out. And like I said, I created this myself. So where once it's time for me to practice, I'm not setting it up. It's already set up. I'm not fumbling and bumbling. All I got to do is do it. So here I have the multiple choice indicating that. Going down, Exam Pro and Civil Procedure, different study aid. and multiple choice, Freeman's practice series for civil procedure, and I'm only focusing on personal jurisdiction problems. Going down, manual crunch time, they have short answers. So manual crunch times right here. They have very great short answer questions. Going back, examples and exclamation civil procedure, another set of short answers, and then ACE and civil procedure. Get that pulled up. Here, this is a longer essay to where read the hypothetical, and I'm going to test my understanding and see if I can write out a full analysis and give myself immediate feedback with the model answer. So this is how I'm going to track my progress by timing myself. So we want to simulate timing conditions like we're in exams. So when it comes time for exams, we're used to testing ourselves under those time crunches, answering multiple choice or essay questions, and then tracking whether I answer it correct, giving myself feedback, and stating the applicable rule. So I do this for each tab, for each topic heading. So notice and consent didn't really have a lot of problems, but hey, they're essay problems. So we want to practice that. Venue, same thing. I got it all laid out. Going to federal question jurisdiction, got it all laid out. Diversity jurisdiction. Going to removal. All the different study aids right here, ready to go for me to do when it comes time. Supplemental jurisdiction. Here's additional problems that have a mix of removal, diversity, supplemental in them. And then lastly, state law, federal courts, Erie doctrine. Got it all laid out. So here is the setup. And this is not in my head. This is like, oh, I'm going to do this. It's all laid out right here. So with this, I have more confidence. I'm excited to tackle this. I have the roadmap to my semester preparation and to my eventual semester exam performance success. So I highly encourage you to utilize all of your study aids available to you and to create a spreadsheet for yourself and map out each topic heading and get all of the practice problems that you can find and create the tabs and to track your progress. I'm telling you, you have this before going into the semester. This is going to guide you to victory. You're going to dominate with this plan. You're not going in this just with a whole bunch of fog and smoke, like in confusion. You got it right here. Let's go. This is a pre-planned exam practice strategy. It's going to work. I know it's going to work. And I'm going to do a follow-up video like week 8, and you'll see that I'll have it filled out up until that point, and we're going to see the results come exam time if it works. I know it works, and I know it's going to work for you. So how can you under-prepare with this? You can't. So hopefully you're inspired to use this scheduling strategy, and let's go. Let's make an incredible bounce back. You got this. Stay relentless.